Okay, let's try again, and 2052. I think an open Sicilian might be fun. Bishop c4, maybe. What's his history like? Oh, he's just started on here. Okay. Knight takes and then e5 here. Is knight takes and e5 on? Is it? Takes bishop f7. Like castle or f4 first. I'm not sure that's needed. Knight takes an e5 is very tempting in this position for some reason. I'm not sure why. Go for it. So e5. If it takes as bishop f7, I know it's a bit trappy. But is this a trap he's fallen into? It doesn't look right. For bishop f7. Otherwise ed, positionally, I'm okay. Okay. So, right. Just f4 now, or something? Or there's d5. Or e6. And queen f3, knight e5 holds everything. Right, just bishop f4 might be interesting. Or f4. I think takes and then castles and then bishop g7 is rook e1 checks. I'll do that. So he can't play bishop g7 now anyway, it's queen d6. So I think mission accomplished. E-file, d6 pressure. I don't think that looks too hot as a start position now for black to try and castle here into safety. It's bishop h6 anyway to stop castling. Okay. I could be playing for knight g4, there's queen d4 there. So I'll wait for that, I think. Knight g4, queen d4, hitting h8. Otherwise, rook e1, building up the pressure. Just bishop g7, just to stop castling, force rook g8. Right, so queen d4 here or bishop g7. Bishop g7 is interesting. Bishop go back to d4. Queen d4 might be bishop f6. I'll go for this one. Right, so there is forcing moves that I don't think work. Doesn't work. Queen f3, rook g7. Queen c6, bishop d7. I don't think it works. Bishop f7. I don't think it works. So I think bishop just going back to the only square, but it's good enough. Okay. There's bishop a4 check here. Bishop d7, queen g4. If that's any good. CD, queen d4. If king f8, then okay, nothing much. So bishop e3, okay, let him take. Or maybe bishop a4 first, king f8, bishop e3, and there's king g7. So bishop e3, I think. Then maybe bishop h, no, not bishop h6, but no, I don't know. He's weakened d5 anyway. It's positionally just queen d5. What about queen d5? Is it a8 and f7? Actually, tactically, queen d5. Or bishop f7, king f7, queen d5. That's bishop e6 there, protecting that. Okay, so if I take, I've got f-file pressure now, that rook. If I take queen g4, bit of pressure, or is that better with something else? Queen f3. Queen f3 looks good. I'll go for that. Just queen c6s and stuff. If he takes, then pressure on f7, d5. Knight d5 looks huge. Queen d5, queen c6. Queen c6, king f8, knight d5. There's queen c6 here and knight d5. The king wriggling out. Could just play knight d5 friendly knight f6 for a moment. Knight d5 looks like a huge knight. Rook f8, queen e4. Was there something more accurate? Rook f8. Actually, knight takes. If queen takes, queen a8. If king takes, queen b7. So knight takes forces king takes. Queen b7. There's no queen d7. King goes back. Then there's rook f4 for rook e4, rook a4, f5. Rook f4 threatening a rook sack on e4. That's interesting. Wow, I'm going to go for that. So he takes with the king. Right. So I play rook a4 threatening rook e4. And he's got d5 or something. Then there's rook a6. Oh, don't tell me he's out of the woods after that. Oh no. I'll just let him off the hook. Oh dear. I've just given up a beautiful knight for nothing. Quite committal. Avoid petrol. I'll try rook a4 to f4 or e4. Maybe to f4 and then made a mess out of this. Oh dear, f5. That knight was just so good. What a committal decision to get rid of the knight. Blunder. can double on a7, maybe it's not that bad. Double on a7 as well as threatening rook e4. So rook a1, how will you defend that? Slipped out. Has he slipped out yet though? Rook e4 completely, rather. Has he slipped out completely here? Rook e4 threat, rook fa1. The snow's fallen quite a lot overnight. Okay. Try and put pressure on this a7 then. Try and get something out of it. Out of the better rooks. Oh man. Okay, try and break open the centre or fix the light squares. He plays d4, doesn't he? b4? He plays d4. What about queen d3 on d4? Again, a6 under fire. So again, e4 and a6, simultaneous points of attack. So queen d3 here looks logical again for rook a6. Am I actually going to win a pawn? Fix the pawns. e5, I think that might be enough to win if I just take. And on c5 I've got rook a7s. Rook a7, okay, so I'm winning a pawn for a change. Concrete advantage. Get onto this diagonal, maybe queen c4 or rook a7. Rook a7 for okay. Take queen e5. Rook a7. King g8. Queen c4. And queen f3 here might be good, just to stop going to that rook and pawn ending, maybe. Well, this is queen's kind of active. Queen f3. And this queen g5 is going to be played. That rook and pawn ending looks good. Sort of, I've got the only open file, so I think I'm tempted. Okay. Bring my king to c4. I'll fix down against c4 first before doing anything, then bring my king to d3 to relieve the rook. Oh, his king gets quite aggressive now. Oh, f4 would have been good there. Oh dear, oh dear. What have I done? Again. f4. Oh. Needed consideration. Right, it says rook c4 here though. Hang on. Not that bad again. So b4 was a grip, b4 move. Just get a king and pawn ending. I'll exchange off rooks or just taking rook d4, winning another pawn. Alright, that's not so bad, that pin. Very useful. So I'll take and win another pawn. Do I trust the rook and pawn ending? Probably not. If two connected pass pawns look more convincing. Well, there's a simple pass pawn over here. I just take. I just get my king to d3. I think that's a simple winning king and pawn ending without too much hassle. I just take king e2, king c4, king d2. Well, there's pass pawn waiting. Surely zugzwang him to get king d3 in. Or just b3 in fact. b3 and then king d3. It's a bit of a tough struggle to try and win a king and pawn ending. Oh dear, and it's still not over. Is there a pass pawn generated on this side? I hope not. h4, h3, end of that. If it takes, everything's still guarded. Now f4, there would be a pass pawn, so I have to take. Now b4. Get my king over. Just c4 to keep the opposition. So c4 here. King e6 is routine mop up. Well, he is provisional. Hang on, I don't know. Maybe he's from Yahoo Chess or something. Queen, both put two queens or something. Oh, he's going for a stalemate. That's nice. Okay. To watch out for stalemate tricks. So d6, am I stalemating? If my queen here, there's king d5 at minimum, and king d6. After such a powerful game, I think he's let himself down playing on here. Okay, thanks. Oh dear, that was tricky. I know it's early in the morning, but I don't know. Somehow this was a very big committal decision. I had a winning knight here versus the bishop. Surely I just gave it up in a flash for a tactic which doesn't quite work, because the king moving connects the rooks. That's the thing I missed. When the king moves here, check is onto my queen d7. The rooks are talking to each other. So in this position, simply queen e4 maybe? Same idea. Rook f7. Okay, anyway, comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks so much.